That getaway says, I got a question. Is Medellin, Colombia safe enough to walk for new tourists, or should you Uber everywhere? I guess that would be for you, Capo.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a me question.
Yeah.
Is Medellin Colombia safe? I mean, it's safe in general. You're definitely better off in the Poblado area than you would be in a lot of other areas. Medellin specifically does the most they can, um, optically, and I say optically, like it looks like they're doing a lot, but they try to make you feel as safe and as comfortable as possible in the tourist areas, because obviously that's where all the concentration of foreigners are. So there's always usually going to be a police presence. There's on the weekends, it's not uncommon to see military people standing around just randomly at different points in the streets. So overall, I would say, yeah, it's safe. Now, is it safe at 2, 3, 4 in the morning by yourself, walking around and you don't know, the area? You're brand new. It's your first night. Mm, I feel like you're giving people the opportunity to do things to you. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have a higher probability of having something happen to you in certain scenarios like that. But overall, I lived in Medellin for 4 years. I never had any problems. I never had any robbery or theft situations. No fights. No, I never had nothing. I wore my jewelry. I did a lot of things that probably everybody can't or shouldn't do, but again, I was willing to take the consequences that came with those things,
Right.
if so be it. You know what I mean? But I feel like your energy will let people know, like, if you're a victim in America, you're going to be a victim in Colombia even more, because people look at you and they can smell the weakness on you. If
Mm,
people can smell weakness on you, they're
mm.
going to try you no matter where you go in the world. As long as you look weak, somebody's going to try you. So I never had a situation where anybody tried me. The only problems I ever had in Medellin were with my own people, with the other
Mm.
Americans. The only
Wow.
conflicts I've had was with other Americans. I never had a problem with any Colombians, Venezuelans, locals of any kind.
Wow. That actually answered my next two questions. But do you know anyone close to you that has ever been either robbed or had a robbery attempt or anything like that?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
There's I posted a video on my Instagram. My two of my homeboys got drugged in my own house.
Oh
In
wow.
my house, I was
Wow.
asleep. I didn't even know it happened until I heard the screaming and yelling. It's on Unseen Medellin still. If you go to the Instagram, like, we had put out a reward for them. I put out the video. My boys came home. My boys came home with two random girls that they picked up from the club, Club 7. It's like the after hour spot. And then they brought home a random dude with the two girls, which to this day I still can't understand why they did that, but it is what
What?
it is.
They
They brought
brought
home
a dude?
they brought home a random. In their defense, they were like, "Yo, he was gay." You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
He had the drugs. Da 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 da. Like, he was keeping the girls happy, basically.
got you.
Supplying them with what they needed. And
Wow. Oh, real quick, I'm gonna interrupt your video real quick. I want to tell y'all about something. It's a new social network. It's called Passport Traveler. All right, there's a website. I'm gonna link it. There's an app. I'm gonna link it. You can go to passporttraveler.com. Now, the social network was built for like-minded people, travelers that's traveling international, DR, Colombia, Brazil, Costa Rica, Panama, whatever. The list goes on. Wherever you go in Thailand, you want to get in the community. You want to post your videos, your pictures, and you want to connect with like-minded people. There's also ways you can earn money within the community. You don't need to be a content creator. You could just be someone that's just looking to build with like-minded people, with travelers. Maybe you just want to share travel stories, pictures, videos. Get in the community, all right? This video right here, sponsored by Passport Traveler. All right, so jump in there, link in the bio, and let's build, man. Let's build. Back to the video.
so they were like, "All right, it's cool. I guess if he comes back for a little bit, whatever." Big mistake. So the guy with the drugs also had the scopamine. So he scoped one of the homeboys, He
That
spilled
sucks.
one of the homeboys, and the other homie he caught up on it a little faster than the other homie. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he started realizing shit just wasn't feeling right, wasn't moving right. And by the time he realized what happened, the other bro was knocked out in the room, and they snatched his chain, took his phones,
Wow.
my boy's 2 cell phones, and about $2,000 worth of cash. And we ended up catching one of the girls. She ended up leaving her purse with all her IDs and everything in the house. So
Well, nice, nice,
grabbing her and
nice.
catching her, but the other two got away.
Did
But yeah,
Shorty get out after they caught her, or like?
no. So supposedly she is currently doing a 5-year sentence.
Okay, okay.
Supposedly, I can't confirm or deny, but that's what I've been told. That's what we were told from the police officers and everything that was involved with the situation. That's what happened.
So let me ask you this, because there's some rumors going around that because I actually know someone, a few people that got scoped, and one bro said he ain't even gonna bother telling the police because they ain't gonna do nothing. Can you speak on that a
Mhm.
little bit?
That's definitely a real thing. Yeah, that's definitely a real thing. They do have a catch and release program when it comes to the girls and the
Mm,
people that do the druggings, because at the end of the day, nobody feels sorry for a sex tourist. You know what I'm saying? If you're labeled a
mm.
sex tourist, nobody feels sorry for you for, you know, coming to
Wow,
Colombia looking for girls, and you got what you were looking for, basically.
wow. All right, I'm gonna play this post. Let me start
Yep,
from the
that's
beginning.
that's that's inside of my house. That's inside of my house. That's the guy that was. So as you can see,
Start from the beginning.
he doesn't know
Oh,
that I had a ring camera inside of my kitchen. So
wow.
that's, you see him looking upstairs trying to see if anybody's looking. Then
Yeah.
he goes into the back laundry room, and that's where he's putting the drugs inside of the cup. Why
Wow.
would you have to make a drink inside the laundry room? Why couldn't you make a drink right there on the counter? What is he doing? So look at his face. Look how he's looking around, making sure nobody's seeing anything.
Now, do you think that was on them for like drinking whatever he gave
Of
right there?
course, of course. You're not paying attention. You're not
Yeah.
monitoring who's in the house, specifically my house. This right here is like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning,
Oh
that
my
all this is
goodness.
happening. I'm on the second floor in my master bedroom sleeping. My two boys are with the girls upstairs on the third floor in the jacuzzi, you know what I'm saying, being distracted while they sent dude downstairs to make the drinks. So look at
No.
him. Now he's pouring in the liquor. Now he's actually pouring in liquor. What was he pouring in the cup before that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh man.
So he doesn't see
That's
that my ring camera is mixed in with a bunch of other stuff. So we got the girl in the white, the girl in the
okay.
black got away. But look at them; those are ugly, bro. Them is terrible. You know what
Oh
I
my
mean?
gosh.
That's the low hanging fruit. That's what I be talking about in my videos. The low hanging fruit. Think that because it's free, it's better. No, it's not. I'd rather pay the 150, $200 and get what I want, a bad versus trying to get a free ugly chick that's just going to drug and rob me. Like, you get what you pay for in life. You know what I mean? That goes for all things.
Right. Right. I feel you on that. That what your boys they okay though? Like they good?
They good, yeah. One of the homies dipped to Thailand. He was like, "F this, I'm out. I'm going to
Uh,
Thailand." Not feeling that really turned him off to Colombia. And the other homie, he's still there.
okay.
But these aren't rookies, you know what I'm saying? These are guys that have been in Colombia for multiple years. Like, that's what I'm saying. It could happen to
Mm.
anybody. It doesn't matter if you just got here today or you've been. I know guys that have been in Colombia 3, 4, 5, 6 years and got set up and drugged and robbed. You know what I mean? Like, it could happen to anybody.
That's what I heard too, man. I've pretty much heard like, I've heard a story where a dude was dating a chick for months and then she scoped him like out of nowhere, like, and he was with her for months. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
you hear like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it can happen, man. There's nobody, you know what I mean? You never know, man. That's why I never used to you know what I'm saying, really be out there like that when it comes to dealing with the females, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm just a hard person to trust. Like I'm a sleep with one eye open type dude. So like it take a
Right.
lot to allow somebody to even be that close to me for an extended period of time, you know what I mean? So the guys that come out there and just be trying to do the Wilt Chamberlain numbers and hit 10,000 girls in a week, and you know, like the odds are that you're gonna hit something that, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be
Yeah.
really bad, bro. It's gonna end up all the way bad for you. And you thinking, you know what I mean? You just thinking like, yo, I'm just trying to crack this, crack that, crack this, crack that. And you're the one that's gonna end up getting cracked. Your bank account's gonna get cracked. You know what I'm saying? Your health insurance is gonna get cracked because you in the
Facts.
hospital up. And you know what I mean? Like when you put these chemicals in your body, everybody reacts different. You don't know how you're gonna be affected long term by these drugs and these different chemicals that these girls put in your drink or they put in your food. You know what I mean? Like I used to just tell everybody the safest thing for you to do is just not consume anything when you're with a stranger. Don't eat, don't drink. If you're coming to the house, you're going back to the crib, whatever, we're not drinking no more. We're not doing nothing. You're going to
Right.
get your back blown out. You're going to get this couple pesos and you're going to get the hell out of my Airbnb because I
Facts.
don't know you. I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I can have sex with you don't mean I trust you. You know
Right.
what I mean? That don't mean nothing. Like we men, like we don't have to love nothing to put our dick in it. Like that don't mean nothing.
It's a
So I
fact.
don't want no stranger sleeping next to me that does this every night. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trust that. You know what I mean? But a lot of guys, they get lured into that false sense of security because they never been with a woman that looks like this, or they never have this quality of a, you know, female around them, or they never had attention like that. And you know what I'm saying? They end up becoming victims because they're not used to dealing with women of that level. Now, everybody comes to Colombia or Brazil or Thailand. We all have different experience. We all got different levels. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? We're all
Facts.
at different levels in life. You know, some of us, you know, we came like me. I came from Vegas. I was dealing with the baddest bitches in the world every week, flying in from all over the world to want to party in Vegas. Nobody knew anybody else in Vegas except me. So by default, I was hosting a lot of big people. You go to my Instagram, you see me with this person, that person, this person. That's because I was the plug of Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Like whatever you need, whatever nightclub, whatever you needed, I could provide it or get it for you. So